Odysseus begins narrating his story of one of his trips to the underworld to the Phaeacians and tells them of his visit with Agamemnon. Agamemnon was a prolific leader during the Trojan War and the king of the Mycenae. Odysseus encounters the spirit of Agamemnon. He expresses deep sorrow and sadness when seeing his former counterpart of the Trojan War. He wonders why Agamemnon is here, and he asks, "What doom of a distressful death has overmastered you?" Odysseus questions how and why Agamemnon died, questioning him whether it was Poseidon's hand at the sea or one of the many hostile men during his battles. Odysseus almost concerned with how such a marvelous hero was struck down. Agamemnon answers Odysseus with a calm and prideful voice, that it was not the seas of Poseidon that took out his ship or revengeful people who took him back, but his wife Clytemnestra and her love Aegisthus, who killed him out of cold blood. Agamemnon expresses his sadness and empathy for the daughter of King Priam, who was slaughtered over him during his murder. He expresses the pain of hearing her cry as she was slaughtered, especially when his body hit the ground. Agamemnon continued to express his disdain for his former wife, as even as she had entered the underworld, she was heartless, cold, and had no remorse for what she had done. He expresses the danger of women like his former wife. He continues his speech to Odysseus, and that the idea Zeus, king of the gods, has had something out for his family for a long time. That Zeus overall was the beginning of the end for Agamemnon, and Clytemnestra was his instrument after all. He also reflects on the damage that Helen had caused to his family and friends, how her actions fueled the Trojan War and the loss of many lives. He suggests that without this war, his wife's betrayal may never have occurred when it did. Agamemnon gives his final advice to Odysseus, suggesting that he should never favor his wife too far, to leave parts unsaid. He also suggests that his wife is one of the good wives, that she is fair in judgment and not to be worried of her actions. This is just one of the stories that Odysseus tells during his time with the Phaeacians, and that there would be many more to come. Homer's portrayal of Odysseus in the Odyssey leaves a legacy that will always be seen as a prolific Greek hero.